and we just skipped over the command by accident. My apologies. But at least we get to go to the race quicker, so can't complain about that. Gonna go to green. Dylan Thoreau leads us. Green flag is out in Paris. Pichu gonna go for the race lead. Ooh, tight corners. 3 wide in the back. Gotta be careful of those corners. Corners are really strange at this track. It's a weird configuration. Gotta be very careful. Look in the back here. 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. Ooh, in the wall. Couple drivers in the wall. Ooh, Leia's in the wall. Leia's in the wall. And you see the 3 of Stephen Polar III also in the wall. Gotta be careful of that wall. That could cause wrecks at this track. Wall is not easy. It's not easy to avoid. Ooh, they made it through that by just barely made it through the track. Hopefully these guys don't go off the wall again. 3 wide again. I'm gonna go back to the front. Pichu gonna try another lane. Just can't make the run work. Gonna try again. Here comes Pichu. Ooh, he tried to make it work, but he can't. Tony Green on the bottom. And he can't do it. Tony Green is 3rd. Now these guys are in a straight line. You see, oh, Green was trying to pass, but he can't. Caution's out. It's for Stephen Polar III. He has just spun out. We saw him earlier. We saw Polar III earlier hit the wall and... Whoa. Looked like he had a problem. He had a problem that forced him to come down pit road and he couldn't get his car steered into the pit entrance and then crashes onto the barriers. Oh, I think something was wrong with his steering. He couldn't control his car and he ends up crashing onto the barriers. Ooh, that's a mess. It's as if he just couldn't steer his car in the right direction and unfortunately had to pay it. Unfortunately, just couldn't get his car onto pit road in time. So now his race is over. His race is now over. He'll be done for the race. Hopefully we go through this rest of the race without a hitch. Back to the green. And you saw earlier they had pit stops during yellow and Thoreau came out first to keep his lead. 42 Tony Green is in 2nd and here comes Seth Cole. Seth Cole's going for 2nd place. Here he comes on the bottom. He's going to need the best drafting he could possibly get. And he's got it. Cole to 2nd. And now Pichu's trying to jump back into the mix. Pichu has just not gotten the runs. It seems that he has not gotten the runs he needs at this track. Even with experience as a Pro Series driver, it's just completely different with a stock car, and he has just not had the experience he's wanted. Meanwhile, Cody Hagan has moved up to 6th. Yeah, Pichu has just been struggling today. He has dropped down to 5th place. He might just lose 6th place. He's going to lose 6th place. Now 99 against 1 as Pichu drops back and has just not been his day today. Looks like Seth Cole could be closing in. He could try for the lead. Thoreau has just been dominant today. But will Seth Cole put an end to that? Down the turn. Seth Cole. Race your new leader. Seth Cole clears Thoreau and he's your new leader. Cole has experience with international tracks. He's probably had one of the most experienced international drivers in the Entertown 3 community. And he is showing that to Dylan Thoreau. I've got a feeling though Thoreau is not giving up. So we're going to see these two fight out most of the race. Oh, Thoreau, he got a bad jump. Got a bad jump. Tony Green going to try for second. Yeah, Cole got a good run and Thoreau had a bad jump. We're almost halfway done here in Argenteuil in Paris. Tony Green leads. Green, your leader. No, Green is second, not the leader. I apologize. I don't know why I keep saying that. Looks like Thoreau's going to lose another position. He's going to lose third, maybe, to the 38 of Jacob Lawler. Thoreau is preferred on the line, but not this time. Lawler to third. Thoreau has just struggled today. He was the leader for the first half of the race, and now he's the one that's struggling. He's in fourth. Looks like Cody Hagan wants to take that position away. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back for 9th place, Power Quest is passing by the 16 Joseph Shrigley. Very good track, by the way. A little bit of competitiveness and a little couple twists here and there, so this is not bad. Just one caution today so far. That was with the Stephen Polar III incident on pit road. Was trying to get out onto pit road and then hit the barriers instead. He might have had a steering problem. Tony Green closing in on Cole. Green, I think, has a win this season. Cole has not won this season. He would love to get back in the chase. Looks like Tony Green might have a chance for the race lead. Cole trying his best to block him. It's not going to work. Green has the line, and he's got it. Tony Green going to take the lead with almost 10 laps to go. Cole still fighting back. Can't do it. Green clears the 51 to take the lead. Wait a minute, Seth Cole's still on the high line. He still wants that high line to work. But not this time. Green finally clears Cole. And that's going to allow Jacob Lawler to close in on the top two. We'll see if these guys will face off for the final laps. 9 laps to go in Paris. Cole's not giving up. He is still there. He is going for the race lead again. Here he comes. He wants that lead back. Oh, Green has the better line. Green pulls away. Cole, though, is not giving up without a fight. But Green pulls away a little bit more, gets a little bit more breathing room. 8 to go. Looks like Lawler going on the bottom, trying to take second away from Cole. But Cole is going to want to take that lead again. He's going to have to work again. He might have to draft a little bit with the 38 to get out in front. A little separate there, so not much drafting effect going on here. Still 7 to go. Time's running out, though, for these drivers. Lawler has a win this season, but he wants his second win so that he can be a sure lock to be in the chase. Because even with one win, with all the winners we've had this season, it's not going to be guaranteed we'll have every winner this season in the chase. 6 to go. Yeah, Polar's the only driver that is retired today. It's been a pretty near clean race here in Paris. I'm surprised because I think this is supposed to be a super speedway. Oh, it's an oval, or yeah, it's not a super speedway. It's a regular speedway oval, but still surprising to see only one car that retired so far today. 5 to go. And oh, Cole's slowing down. He has to come to pit road. Seth Cole has to come to pit road. I think we might see pit stops beginning here in Paris. A couple drivers already taking pit stops. So now it's the matter of who has the most fuel. So this is going to be a fuel mileage race. Will Tony Green stay out, or will he have to come down pit road, or will this be decided all on pit stops? Oh, he's slowing down. They're all slowing down. They're going to pit. Who's going to stay out? Anybody going to stay out? Cole's still on pit road, and he's out of the pit road. He's out of the pit box, while the others are going on pit road. Oh man, it's really tight. Entering pit road. We see the 38 of Austin LaPlante stayed out. Well, they're a lap down, so they're going to have to work their way up again. 3 to go. I think Tony Green took the race lead at one point. I thought the caution lights came on the track. Whoops. John Fitzwater, even he had a pit. Green comes out of pit road. Well, who will be credited as the leader? I think it might be Seth Cole. It might be Seth Cole. That strategy to pit a lap earlier than the rest could work to his favor. Let's see if they rule Seth Cole as the leader. I think he's the leader. I'm not sure. And he is the leader. So great job on pitting a lap earlier than everybody else. Nobody thought of that. Other than Cole. He knew everyone was going to have to pit. And then Cole decided to do it a lap earlier than everybody to keep the lead. Now he's just a lap away from winning again here in Paris. White flag is out. It was all between Tony Green, Thoreau, and Seth Cole. But pit stops in the end will decide the race here in Paris with only one caution. Seth Cole. His last win came in the Daytona 500 in season 16, but now he's going to come off the final turn. He's back in victory lane. Seth Cole wins in Paris. Seth Cole has added another win to his career, a storied career in the Pole One Cup Series, and he's won again. The final count of 1.5 seconds. He finishes off with a victory here in the series. And it was all on pit strategy. Seth Cole was the only driver to pit a lap earlier than everybody. Oh, well, Lawler retired in 41st. I don't know what happened to him. He was running in the top 3, and suddenly he retired. Wow. Oh, well, we'll never know. Fitzwater, McDowell, unlucky they were down a lap. But Seth Cole wins in Paris. Great job for the 51. Pit strategy ends up winning him the race in Paris.